What's crack-a-lacking? What's going on, people? I'm looking at them through the curtain. I ain't in the front. You want me to go in the front? I can see him from right here, but now he's sitting on the thing. I might have to move in there. What's going on, y'all? What's the word? Oh, Nuke, what's going on, LB? What's going on, fam? No, we just celebrated MJ birthday yesterday. So, we got all this stuff going on and all of that. He said, what's going on? What's up in the hood of Chi-Town? Man, ain't nothing going on, boss. Same old, same old. I wanted to talk to y'all about Power and why the original series does not get critically acclaimed as much as the TV shows like The Sopranos. And, I appreciate that, bro. You said happy birthday, MJ. I appreciate it, boss. Appreciate that, Noop. Yeah, he in the front room chilling around watching, what's that show called he watch? Blippi, I think he watching that. But yeah, so it's like, I thought about it. Like, Power has never won these awards that The Sopranos, the original Power, like with Omari Hardwick, Joseph Sikora, and why that Power never got that praise, despite having all these high ratings that they have on TV. It never got all these awards and all of that these other shows get. And I know why. It's really because ultimately white people never really got into Power the way they got into The Sopranos, etc. White folk, I'm not saying white people. Right. Aaron said the same thing, right? Because it's a black show. Right. White, because I know why, for real. But I promise y'all, do you think it would be different? Now you said something though, because The Wire was actually on HBO. I said, because for whatever reason, white America trust everything that's on HBO, right? If it's on HBO, they will watch it, they will rave about it if it's on HBO. And for whatever reason, white America really trusts HBO's their marketing or how they do TV shows. Which is why I at least see people reacting to The Wire. Like, I watch reaction channels. Nobody reacts to Power. As much as that show has really been it was a focal point. It's still doing crazy ratings now, even though we're on the Power spinoff series. But the original show, bro, phenomenal. Omari Hardwick played James St. Patrick to a T. He's one of the greatest TV characters I've ever seen in my lifetime. Especially, he's as big as Tony Soprano. But he doesn't get that critical acclaim, and I think it's because white America never got into Power for real. But I bet you, I'm thinking if it was on HBO, instead of Stars, I believe it would get its critical acclaim. If it wasn't for The Wire, I don't think Idris Elba would be as big as he is right now. That's a fact. That's a fact. People saw him as Stringer Bell, and they instantly believed him as an actor, and people didn't even know he was British. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, when you look at Omari Hardwick's acting chops, because this conversation is starting from 50 Cent saying that Omari Hardwick overvalues himself. And I'm like, no, he brought that show to life. He brought that character to life to the point where women actually believed that he was really James St. Patrick in real life. He was the perfect combination of menacing, calculated. He was suave. He was sociopathic. He was articulate. He was cool. All of that. And it was embodied all in one. He had the look. He had the appeal. You know what I mean? To where people love that character so much. He's been dead for a while now on this show. And people are still trying to create ways for him to come back onto the show. It's whole theories out here about ghosts being alive, like Tupac Shakur or Elvis Presley. You know what I'm saying? But it's like it never. You're right. Power didn't. It didn't get a. It never got the critical acclaim. And I believe. I'm wondering if it was on HBO, would things have been different? Would white America have trusted the show? Right, on Power, the black characters are portrayed as classy and intelligent. Now that's true. Even Dre, he was still intelligent. You know what I mean? On the show, all of that. Lorenz Tate, Councilman Tate. Yeah. Omari Hardwick was perfect as Ghost. Only other person I could see playing Ghost is Mahershala Ali. I really enjoy Mahershala Ali's acting for sure, 100%. But yeah, Omari killed that. He dominated that role. Like when you saw him, you like, yeah, this is who's supposed to be Ghost. This is who's supposed to be him. And I think if it was on HBO, I think white folks would trust that show and got all into it. I watch all these reaction shows, no reaction channels, nobody reacts to Power. People don't really, a lot of these popular reaction channels don't react to black content like that at all. I see the show, what's the reaction channel, Cinepals. They're reacting to like the Tyler Perry movies and black TV show. Now they reacting to black movies, etc. now. They're a very popular reaction channel. And I used to see the black folks in the comments like, yo, this is rare because most big popular reaction channels don't really react to black movies. They don't at all. You know, so I think Power needs a video game. Hey, for sure. You know I would play it 100%. I'm playing Power video game. I'm playing that 100%. Tahitian treat, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I do believe, I'm like, man, people don't, it's like people love all these cool TV shows, but Power is never brought up. And I'm like, how? Like it was a topic of, I guess maybe it was just a topic of conversation amongst black folks and Hispanic people or whatever. But yeah, it's like, yo, how is this not brought up? Because when you, again, from the first episode, I was all in. First episode, and I came onto the show late. I started watching the show late, but when I finally sat down on Hulu and watched that first episode, I said, "Man, I've been gone. I should have been watching this show. I should have been watching this show." You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I really believe. Like, look how much acclaim The Last of Us gets, and I really enjoy that show. I think that video game is one of the best video games I ever played in life. But people love The Last of Us. They love that. They love that show. What you talking about, Malcolm? But yeah, man. If it was on if Power was on HBO, I'm talking about we would never see the end of people reacting to that show. Look how the Penguin is getting talked about. No disrespect, I have not watched the Penguin yet. I'm sure it's a great show. Like anything that's on HBO immediately gets reacted to. It starts getting raved about. And it's like, yo, if Power was on HBO, Omari Hardwick would be in a whole bunch of. He would have been in a different class as an actor. You would have had him in all these non-black films. They would have been vying to get him on them shows and stuff. And as great as the ratings are for Power, people don't really. It's not a show that's talked about outside of the black community and outside of amongst Hispanic people. People don't even talk about Power. The original series, bro. Come on, man. That was cinema, and y'all know that. Like, yeah, for sure. And I mean, even Lorenz Tate playing Councilman Tate. Lorenz is an extremely dope actor. We've seen his acting chops from the beginning, from Watching them go from O-Dog to the shorty in the Inkwell, then being in Love Jones, watching them play so many different Frankie Lyman, watching them play so many different characters, so many different roles, and he always still comes to screen and Dead Presidents, watching them play that, watching them play in that, like, yeah, you got Lorenz Tate in there. I mean, shoot, like I said, what you call it even? I mean, Tommy was great. You know, why you snap on DeJounte Murray like? Oh, because I ain't like DeJounte Murray trying to punk Paolo Banchero like that. What was that, last year? Or about 2 years ago? Like, to me, DeJounte really liked that he used to be in trouble back in the day. They give him a little edge and show he was like really like, you know, there's certain people that love to show that they was like that. Like they was really outside like that. They was really in the streets. There's people that really, they want to act like they don't like that part about themselves, but they really do like that part about themselves. You know what I'm saying? And I think DeJounte really likes that he was in the streets. It gives him a certain edge. You know what I mean? And he will post up about him going to jail a lot and all of that. Yeah, and he thought he was going to punk Paolo because Paolo went to Duke. Paolo ain't no street kid. You know what I'm saying? Now DeJounte getting passed around like a blunt in the NBA. And Paolo is on the verge of getting a max contract from the Orlando Magic. And Paolo out here looking like he played like LeBron, for real. Body type, all like, man, yeah. So, yeah, like, it just be, to me, DeJounte, he loves showing that. Like, relax, dog. You in the NBA now. Just be a hooper. Caron Butler got locked up so many times as a shorty. Caron was out in the streets wilding. Caron had his first baby at like 15 years old, 14, 15 years old. Was getting arrested 15 times before he was 15. All that, he was wilding, moving weight. Caron only talks about that if you ask him. You know what I'm saying? But again, Caron is older. He's an older gentleman, grew up in a different generation, different era. He's older, so I guess, you know. But Lorenz is head to head with Denzel in terms of black actors. Oh, Lorenz is outstanding. And I think, Aaron, to your credit, Lorenz hasn't been given the opportunity to show his Denzel acting chops because Lorenz is he's only relegated to playing on black TV shows and black movies. Lorenz doesn't get those Denzel Washington roles where he's in, like Denzel is not in black Hollywood. He's in Hollywood, full on. He's a black man that's in Hollywood. Denzel he don't play in Tyler Perry movies and, you know what I'm saying? Movies he ain't been in no Spike Lee movie in forever, even though his son was in one, you know? But Lorenz is often in movies like from the Hughes brothers and stuff like, you know what I mean? Will Packer, etc. You know? And unfortunately, if you're only in black films, you don't get the critical acclaim that you should. Morris Chestnut is an outstanding actor. He don't get that praise like that. I thought The Book of Eli was dope. Yeah, man, Denzel got some amazing movies to me. Amazing. But yeah, man, like, yeah, I like Lorenz. I don't think Lorenz get that credit that he should be getting because he's not in like white movies. Like when I say white movies, regular Hollywood films. Denzel still got some work to do, and his family about to put out a new movie. Is it? His son is like is his son a film director or is he a producer? What is his son? He got a son named Malcolm, right? I don't know if he's a director. He might be a director, right? Then you have John David. His daughter does something as well. His daughter does something as well in media and film and stuff like that too. So yeah. I thought his son did a good job in Black Klansman, Spike Lee movie. I thought his son did very well in that. I really do. I think his son did an amazing job in that. Malcolm, you don't know. John David is going to be in it. I think. Okay. John David. Shout out John David, man. Shout out John David. But I promise y'all, if Power was on HBO, the way they talk about the Penguin, have y'all watched the Penguin? I don't know if y'all watched that show or not. Have y'all checked it out? I've been hearing great things about it. People, every reaction channel I know is reacting to the show. All of that, you know what I mean? Just like they did The Last of Us. But yeah. Also, Lorenz don't need white movies. He don't need that. He don't. You know what I'm saying is that, like, he doesn't get the acclaim of a Denzel Washington. Lorenz don't. Because, you know, he ain't been in them type of, like, movies that Denzel been in. Like, Training Day and, you know, The Book of Eli and Inside Man and all of that. Man on Fire and, you know, all them type of movies. Lorenz don't need the white movies he don't at all. But you know, he don't get looked at in that way. Are you a Lil J fan? Nah, I never was into Lil J music, Antonio. And I'm talking about before you know his actions came out to light. I was never a fan of Lil J music like that. I don't know what it was. I never was a fan of his music like that. I don't know, but. And mommy's gonna put this inside. You're gonna build a house. Okay, you're gonna build a big house. I think Lorenz, he do need to do a movie with Spike. Get him a Spike Lee joint, man. Young Pappy. Pappy was cool. Pappy was cool. He was cool. Now I don't listen to Pappy like maybe a lot of other people did, but I thought he was cool. I thought he was cool. Had a lot of energy. A lot of energy. A lot of energy. Look what mommy can do. Look, baby. Mommy's taking off. Okay, mommy is gonna build you a really big house. Okay. Look at this one. Look what mommy got. Joseph Sikора's New York accent was so authentic. I thought he was really from here. And you know what? It's so funny. It's two Chicago dudes people really thought was from New York. Joseph Sikora and Wood Harris. People thought Wood was really from New York, for real. Patina Miller. But Wood lived in New York for, I think, a while, though. As an adult, like, when he turned, like, I think he moved to New York maybe in his early 20s, maybe. So, you know what I mean? So, but people thought he was born and raised in New York, but born and raised on the west side of Chicago. Patina Miller. Patina does excellent. Said, yeah, because it paid in full. Yeah. Patina does an amazing job. Yeah, you really... Is she not from... Where's she from? Patina. Shout out Paid in Full, man. That's one of my movies, man. Cameron really Rico in real life. Yeah, he might have picked it up slightly. You know, sometimes when you live in an area for a while, she from South Carolina, okay. When you live in an area for a while, you can pick up an accent when you live in an area for a little minute. You can sometimes. Like I say, Wood moved to New York in his early 20s. After leaving Chicago. So you think, yeah. It's always funny, man, the connection between South Carolina and New York. A lot of people from South Carolina, their family from South Carolina, moved to New York. I think that's how them trains was running, man. The black folks went wherever the trains was running through. You know? Yeah, you probably would if you live in Chicago, start seeing Goofy and stuff. Man, that stuff be so ingrained in your vocabulary, man. It's like second nature. Like certain stuff that I said and how I said it, I never noticed that I said it a certain way until I left to college, and people was like, "Why you say it like that? What does that mean? When you say it like that?" You be so ingrained in wherever you from, you really don't really know. Man, this is not what people say for real. This is people say this a little differently when from over here, and all of that. Yeah, you probably would be. Yeah, you if you live in Chicago, you gonna start eating them 6 wings from Harold's Chicken with extra mild sauce on there. You're gonna start saying Goofy. You're gonna start calling the movies the show. All of that. Makai and Cameron were the only New York. Right, Nori wasn't saying yeah, Nori. Yeah, Cam and Makai for sure. Shout out Makai. Makai Pfeiffer used to be the dude in the late 90s, early 2000s. Makai Pfeiffer was the dude. He was in every girl music video as the love interest. He was making appearances everywhere. Makai Pfeiffer was in everything. He was every girl love interest in the movie and Honey. He was Jessica Alba's love interest in Honey and all of that. Shout out Nore, man. Nori, dude that played Will Harris' uncle was Franklin's dad in Snowfall. Uncle Ice? No, Wood Harris's uncle. Wood Harris's uncle, right? And because Uncle Ice was Makai Pfeiffer's uncle, you right. He was Franklin dad in Snowfall. Man, I gotta really watch Snowfall, man. I gotta really watch Snowfall. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. I gotta really watch Snowfall, my boy. Cause I feel like I missed out on the wave. A lot of people like I seen like episodes of Snowfall here and there, but I've never sat and watched the whole show. Last thing I seen, he was in the Bobby Brown. I never watched the Bobby Brown story. Never watched it. Yeah, Makai was the dude. Makai was the guy for real. I remember he was in what's that movie Carmen, the hip opera with Beyonce. He was in there. I remember when that first aired, man. Said I'm gonna have to revoke your black card. I never seen the Bobby Brown story. Look, for real. Never seen. When did that come out? Because I think that's the Bobby Brown story came out when I was in grad school, right? I think that's when it came out. And at my grad school, we didn't have like BET, VH1, MTV. I couldn't watch none of them none of them channels. Like, so I missed out on a lot of TV during that time. Carmen is kind of. I remember when they first debuted and everybody was like, "Oh, Beyonce now in the show." I remember that, but yeah, 2017. Okay, I graduated from grad school in May of 2017. So I guess it all depends on when it came out, Aaron. I don't know, or maybe I was at the crib and I just didn't watch it. I don't know, but in grad school, from 2015, 2017, I was missing out on any TV that was on BET, VH1, MTV. I missed out on all of that. Teron, what's going on, Teron Brown? I missed out on all of that because my grad school did not have them channels. So my father was watching Black Ink Chicago. I never seen an episode, bro. Because at the time it was really cracking, and it was excuse me, popular. We didn't have BET or nothing like that at the school, so it's kind of weird. That's my grad school was a predominantly white institution, so they said BET for you, brother. Nah, but they didn't have MTV or VH1 either. Y'all always hear they came that Woody, what is it, Woody McClain, Woody McClain, something. They say he killed that role. I always hear that. It came out. Matter of fact, I remember that it came out when I was in grad school, and so I wasn't able to watch it though. But I heard he snapped on it. I'm gonna check it out though. I'm gonna check it out. Remember that so-called Next? Yeah, I remember. I watched Next a lot. I watched Next all the time for real. I remember that you people would get off the bus. As soon as they get off the bus, they would holler Next. As soon as they got off the bus. Soon as they stepped off the bus, Next, they holler Next. Soon as I'm like, dang, Buddy ain't even get a chance. His performance is fire. Ashton Saunders. Who is Ashton Saunders? What would I know him from? Ashton Saunders. I don't know who. That name not familiar. Parental Control. I used to watch all that. Some MTV shows. Room Raiders, all of that. I used to watch all of that. Moonlight. Equalizer 2. What role he played in Equalizer? Oh, the boy. Okay, the Equalizer 2. The one Denzel took a liking to that was like painting and stuff like that. He said Ashton Saunders. He said it was terrible. Who was he supposed to be? Ralph Tresvant or something? Who was Ashton Saunders supposed to be? Yeah, Bad Girls Club. I never watched Bad Girls Club a day in my life, bro. He's RZA and Wu-Tang. Yeah. Yeah, Bad Girl Club. I think he came out. Yeah, I never watched the Bad Girls Club, man. Never checked it out. But again, I really don't. Being real, I don't see myself being into that for real. Probably. It depends on when that came out. Like probably younger me, yeah. Probably now, I probably wouldn't have watched it for real. Like they got a show called Baddies. I never watched that. I didn't even know that was a real show till somebody said it's a show called Baddies. I'm like, I never watched that. Bobby in that he played Bobby. Oh, in the Whitney Houston film. Okay. It's MTV. I can't. Violet, what's going on? Oh, he played Bobby in the Whitney Houston. That's crazy. He played Bobby Brown. He played Bobby Brown. I ain't know that. Came out in 2009. The show ended in like 2012. 2009, I was still in high school. And I didn't watch the Bad Girls Club. I would see, like, I've seen snippets or clips of the show, but I never watched it. 2012, I was watching Love and Hip Hop. That's when Stevie J and them was on. I stopped watching Love and Hip Hop though, like 2014, something like that. I watched it when it came. It was popping in 2012 around that time. You know, like I said, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I got the Black Years of Black Hawks won the Stanley Cup on there and all of that. I appreciate it though.
Okay.
Yeah, homegirl who played Whitney is from the UK. Kind of getting a little annoyed by them. They love putting people in the UK on them American roles. Now that's the thing. Idris Elba he had the ball rolling. He got the ball rolling for real. Then what's my man's that play Spencer James? An All American. Then you had you Snowfall, damn some Idris. Idris Elba, damn some Idris. The Real World, man, I was a Real World junkie, bro. Like I'm talking about, I told y'all, I was a OG reality TV watcher, reality TV show watcher. I was watching reality TV when I shouldn't have been watching it. I was watching it when I shouldn't have been watching it. So I was watching the Real World at like 7, 8. I should not have been watching that. But again, because we had cable, because my dad, so I was watching all different type of stuff, just trying to see what was on TV. I was watching the Real World Chicago. They came out like 2001. I'm like 8 years old at the time. So now we got Aaron Pierre. Kessler, what's going on? Bro, I was watching the Real World when like The Miz. You deserve more viewers. Your live is fun. I hope I get more viewers, man. I hope I get it, Violet. Now I remember it's a wrestler called The Miz in WWE. I remember when The Miz was on the Real World. And he was on there and he started doing the game show, the Real World Road Rules Challenge shows, all of that. So I was watching when he was originally on the Real World. So that's how long I've been watching reality TV. Like I've been all in on reality TV since I was a kid. I watched all them shows people can think about that was reality TV. Real World was out 2000. Now Real World came out, Real World came out in like the 90s. You know the girl loved Tammy Roman. Tammy was on like Basketball Wives. Tammy was on the Real World originally back in the day. So yeah, a lot of these people was on reality TV way back in the gap. But yeah, so when Mike would get drunk, his alter ego was called The Miz, and he created the character The Miz for wrestling. It's too many UK. Yeah, they're gonna have to get some black dudes. Let me be in one of them roles, man. Let me get on TV. I get on TV, y'all. I'm still gonna have a YouTube channel. I'm gonna get on. If I get on TV, what? I'm gonna get. If they do Power again. If they do another Power spinoff series, get me on there. I told them if they do it, I should have been on the Power in Chicago. I should have been Tommy Nephew up in there. They would have had to give me a spinoff though. I ain't going out there like the nephew they got on there right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Flavor. I watched Flavor of Love. I was watching all them shows. All of them. I Love New York. All of that. You need a cameo in Power Force, right? Let me get on there with my little James St. Patrick, my Tariq St. Patrick coat in the wintertime. Let me be one of the dudes selling them the weight. Let me have my coat on like I'm one of the Tejadas or something. One of them fly coats. Give me a fly coat. All that we in there. I'm gonna be the dude, the new plug probably. Let me be the new plug. Idris Elba Black. Did you watch Ticket TV? Nah, what Ticket say? I said, do you watch? Nah, I used to watch Ticket quite often. I haven't watched him much lately though. No. But I used to watch Ticket quite often back in like 2018, 2019. Dude who played, dude who played Lamar in BMF, he from UK. Native American dude. Clive, relax. Listen, man, the original Power series, Clive, with Omari Hardwick, if it was on HBO, people would rave about it. Because I told you, white folks trust anything HBO put out. White folks trust that. They trust any show HBO put out. I used to watch Ticket TV too. Yeah, I used to watch Ticket like 2018. When I got out of grad school and I first started working in corporate America, like I like to listen to podcasts while I worked. You know what I mean? And listen to YouTube channels and stuff. So this is before I had my channel 2017. So I had just made my channel. I had actually just made my channel because I made mine 2017. And so I would look at how other people did their channels to kind of like get a feel of like maybe how I could do mine. I didn't want to emulate anybody, but I kind of just wanted to just see how people was operating. And I like watching sports debates. So even people that are LeBron detractors, I would watch them just to see what they were saying and what arguments they was coming up with. And while Ticket would be making these arguments, I would be refuting like in my head, nah, that ain't right. Okay, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. Oh no, he wrong on that end. You know what I'm saying? Like I would be in like funny story. On my way to work, because I worked at Hyde Park at one point, and I would go to this breakfast spot called Valoy. I would order my little omelet and stuff and pancakes and sit down and listen to Ticket talk. And I would sit down, I would listen to Ticket talk on there, and I would be in there like, yeah, nah, I disagree. I disagree. I'd be like, I can't wait to go home and make my videos regarding LeBron James' performance in this game of the Eastern Conference Finals, this game of the NBA Finals, this game of the semifinals, etc. You know? Yeah, I've been on here, man, 7 years, boss. Long time. 7 years. You just started watching me 3 years ago. Yeah. I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming though. However you came to the channel, I appreciate it, man. No, I used to work at Hyde Park. So Hyde Park. HYDE. Yeah. So like Hyde Park, you know, that's oh no, you good. You good. But yeah, I used to be in a little breakfast spot over there, and I would eat my food, listen to what Ticket talking about, and I'll be in there listening like, nah, I can't wait till I go home and make my content. I would listen to Ticket. Here's a few vloggers you listen to. I would listen to 7-8 Sports TV. 7-8 wasn't really covering basketball much like that. He covered boxing. So I'm a boxing head. So I would watch his for boxing, Ticket for basketball, listen to what people talking about. I would listen to a lot of different. I watch ESPN, First Take, Undisputed, all of that. Yeah, Hyde Park, nice. Hyde Park, a nice area. A lot of black people that's doing pretty well for themselves live in Hyde Park, for sure. Speaking of Aaron Pierre, the voice of Mufasa in a terrible Mufasa movie, and he ain't doing an American accent, really? They got a Mufasa movie. I thought I heard about that. They got a Mufasa movie coming out. What do they got to tell about Mufasa? They want to give him a backstory to make him look like the good guy, make him look like he wasn't all that bad. You never gonna convince me Mufasa wasn't bad. My man's got his own brother up out of here. Tried to get his nephew up out of here too. Then went to the Pride Lands, ruined Pride Lands, let the hyenas come in, and they was eating up all the food in the wrong way. Put his hands on Slaps Arabi. First, tried to make his brother's wife his joint for real. And then, you know what I'm saying? I ain't fooling with Sky. Then tried to gaslight Simba into believing he the one that got his daddy offed. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you said Scar. I'm thinking about Scar. You right. You said Mufasa. Mufasa. Right. I don't know why I went to Scar. I don't know why. You right. My bad. Mufasa.
Yes, baby. What you need?
They got a Mufasa back. I'll watch Mufasa. You right. I'll watch Mufasa for sure. You said you been watching Roy Jones. Roy Jones? Nah, Mufasa my dog. Why did I go to Scar? I don't know why I thought about Scar. That's crazy. Mufasa, my dog. My bad. Not Mufasa. Not Mufasa, y'all. That's yeah. I'm thinking about Scar. Roy Jones. You know Roy. Roy is a Southern brother, man. That is a Southern brother, man. Hey, Roy been on commentary for them HBO fights, boy. Roy was commentating a lot. He was doing commentary for a lot of big fights, man. A lot of Floyd Mayweather fights. All Aaron Pierre got to do is emulate James Earl Jones' performance. He'll be decent. British Mufasa. Hey, you said not Cheerio, Mufasa. Hey, let me stop for these British people get on my head. Y'all know they got mad at me when I was imitating the UK British rappers. I mean UK drill rappers. Up pop pop top, and a pop 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 pop, and a drop top top top, and a pop 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 pop, and a up pop pop pop, and a top top top. Hey, y'all gotta turn this off. Y'all got to turn this off immediately. Roy Jones from Pensacola, Florida. You said, what's Mufasa? Oh, man. Teron, you ain't never seen The Lion King? Mufasa was Simba's daddy, his father on The Lion King. Slick Rick, the only good UK rapper. Who else from the UK was rapping? Yeah, Slick Rick from, yeah. Nah, so, and Teron, I'm really talking about the UK drill rappers. That's how they be rapping now. Name me some other UK rappers for real. What's some other UK rappers? Moni Love. It's a shame. It's a shame. Shout out Moni Love now. Moni Love. What you got, Mel? Let's see. I would have gone with Keith David to do. Oh yeah, Keith David got that voice, don't he? Keith David's got a menacing voice. Keith David, you know Clive know Keith David. You know Nunu Daddy from ATL. I know what that boy wanted when he saw you. It wasn't them big ass earrings in and it wasn't them big ass earrings in your ear either. Remember that's what he told him? Aaron, get up. Keith David. Remember that what he told? That's what he told Nunu in ATL. I know what that boy wanted. And it sure wasn't them big ass earrings in your ear. M. Abdul, born in the UK, raised in it. Okay. 21 Savage, UK rapper. 21 Savage, UK rapper. What's up, man? They should get Common to do Mufasa. Common gonna start Mufasa gonna start freestyling. In the middle of the line, he gonna have a rap. That's 21st Savage to you, sir. Keith David and Morgan Freeman got voice. Yeah, their voices are made for narration. I agree. Their voices are made for narration. Common. Look, ain't nothing in there. Ain't nothing in there, Malcolm. He trying to get that Tahitian tree. He must have had some Tahitian tree yesterday. We ain't never been this deep before. Hey, man. Hey, Clive, what you deep where? In the chat tomorrow? He want me to come up front. Hold on. Y'all gonna have to cut that what's called down though. What show he watching? Yeah, Blippy might try to get me demonetized on his mind. Look at Melvin calling me. I'm gonna have to call my dog back. Can't be around my dog. I still a risk it. I know Zoo Drive. What dog up in here, bro?
Put on the list. No, that one. This one is the brightest.
Oh,
Look
okay.
at-
Who you would cast as a young Mufasa? Damn, hold on. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to say, I know my thing go up higher than this. Am I watching the game? Hold on. What time the game come on, West Coast? Hold on, y'all. Let me turn the light on up in here so y'all can see me better.
Take that brown part. Just flip the brown part. What are you eating?
What you get?
I know, bud. But you need to.
Hold on, y'all. I don't know how you be cutting that thing out with your hand.
No, I'm saying. Look, that thing. Break it for like 4.
That's cool. The game on right now? What my man's Cameron tell him? That's 16 bricks right there? My son gonna get mad. He gonna cry. I turn from Bleppy. That's 16 bricks right there. That's how I just responded to y'all. When Rico found out that Mitch had them bricks in the bag on Paid in Full, and he robbed them for it. Well, he didn't rob them. He unalived them for the bread. Right there. Hey, who the Lakers playing right now? Hey, Malcolm, can I do a favor, man? All y'all did tell me the Cavaliers. Well, my boy, he about to be mad at me. Good Lord. LeBron showing out against the Cavs. He got to be back in Cleveland because he playing this early. In the queue. The queue. Man, like Paul Pierce when he needed a wheelchair. Paul Pierce was in that wheelchair, came running out the tunnel like Batman or something. Wesley Snipes should do some voice work, his Blade voice. Yeah, he should, man. They not sending Russ to the G League. They ain't gonna do that. That's disrespectful. He not playing good. That's disrespectful. I think Westbrook would just retire before he goes to the G. Yeah, he ain't going to no G League. Sticky Fingers is a team move. Sticky Fingers as Blade is just crazy to me. Like Sticky Fingers, man. Oh, look, my son looking at the TV, he finna be mad. He like, what? I know you didn't turn from Blippy, dog. Shannon Shaw had me crying. He said the ambulance picked up a football. Hey, man. And let me see. Look, my son trying to turn. He trying to grab the remote from me. He like, what you doing? Westbrook was just balling against Brooklyn. Yeah, eat this. Hey, you want some more cookies? You just had 2 cookies. Chris, how many cookies he had today? It's a All right, y'all. Look, I'm finna get back on here when the game go off. I'ma holler at y'all when the game go off, y'all. So come back on with me. All right, y'all. I'ma holler at y'all in a minute. Peace.